What's great, folks? It's Beam J back with another video, and this time I need to separate what's the deal with the general market, what's going on with Tesla stock, and furthermore, a few vital tweets by Elon Musk himself. In any case, before I dig into this data, before I examine something vital that Elon Musk said about Tesla and address some misleading news that just emerged, let me simply notice several things. I'm by not a monetary organizer, so take nothing I say as monetary counsel. Additionally, assuming you all can, kindly look at the Webull Connect, which is down beneath and in the portrayal. In the event that you pursue Webull and store $500, you're insured 20 free stocks, and on the off chance that you store $25,000 or more, you're insured 75 free stocks contributions in only a long time. In any case, taking a gander at the business sectors, SPY has been holding up, yet Tesla's been looking moderately frail, particularly on the grounds that they're reducing costs of vehicles left in their stock. Also, a few additional downsizes we got from different experts, so we're getting a few minimizations on Tesla. We're getting some bad information that is essential for why Tesla's failing to meet expectations. Nonetheless, I need to separate something different that simply happened that is really significant about the market. Reuters emerged with this article that says, and I really have the specific article here, it's genuine that Tesla is rejecting the minimal expense vehicle plans in the midst of the savage Chinese rivalry. Tesla isn't dealing with these designs for the minimal expense vehicle, the $25,000 EV, which we've seen a ton of publicity around. That's basically raising a ruckus around town about the Model 2. Yet again, they're saying that it's been dropped in various things. It's really intriguing stuff here. They're saying that the section-level Tesla vehicle will not be assembled. They're saying that they will zero in on self-driving taxicabs, all things considered. What's more, this is really an extremely significant case that they're making. Thus, this would mean a ton for what's to come. Could this be a justification for why Tesla likewise auctions off? Possibly. Perhaps not the primary explanation on the grounds that TLA was auctioning off before this article even emerged, so that is not the justification for why we saw that. However, this is making such countless titles. Indeed, even Bloomberg reported that Tesla has rejected plans for the minimal expense EV that financial backers have been hanging tight for to match Chinese vehicle creators, as indicated by Reuters. So this multitude of titles are emerging about the Model 2. It's crazy. Individuals were starting to simply overreact about this. And afterward, Elon Musk emerged and he denied this. Elon Musk is saying that this isn't correct. I have the real tweet here from Elon Musk. So Zero Fence detailed this. They said Tesla scraps minimal expense vehicle plans by Reuters, and Musk said, once more, Reuters is lying, so Musk is saying that this isn't accurate. He's giving us more intel about this, probable later on, yet he's telling us that. Hello, there's this misleading information about Tesla. This isn't accurate at all. Tesla is as yet chipping away at it. We had one more response about this. Elon recently said that Reuters is lying. Many individuals imagine that with regards to the $25,000 vehicle and the robo-taxi, they're probably going to be founded on a similar stage, and they will be extremely comparative. In any case, the $25,000 rendition planned to have a guiding wheel. Perhaps Elon Musk and the group have been so intrigued with how great FSD2 has played out that they were feeling that they ought to be moving considerably more assets to the robo-taxi. That doesn't imply that the $25,000 vehicle is dropped. Once more, they share similar stages. That is some extremely fascinating viewpoint about this. That is a genuine chance too. In any case, the main concern is Reuters was lying. That is reality. This isn't accurate news at all. Elon Musk has said that, and that is extremely enormous. Presently, this is where we're seeing more titles currently emerging to explain all of this. Elon Musk is denying the story that they're rejecting the minimal expense vehicle. He's referencing that they essentially suggested that Tesla actually has loads of desires to deal with the creation of an eagerly awaited reasonable vehicle. He additionally referenced and inferred that the end-all strategy incorporates FSD in the robo-taxi, which Tesla is as yet chipping away at. Also the significance of them being more aggressive in China. So I, for one, think, this is my viewpoint, that what's going on in China is there's such a lot of Contis around there, and there is a requirement for additional reasonable vehicles. I feel that would be extremely gainful for Tesla and for their marketable strategy. Assuming Tesla emerges with an extremely reasonable EV like a Model 2 that is about $25,000 USD, while possibly not around that area, that will be a unique advantage for Tesla since it will assist them with contending significantly better with their rivals around there in China. I feel that that will be essential for themselves, and I feel that Tesla ought to keep on dealing with this and attempt to get a $25,000 EV out there since it will be gigantic for themselves, and furthermore, It will be an extremely major game transformer in different nations, particularly China, where rivalry is furious and other creation components are significantly less expensive around there. Okay, so that is my perspective on this. Try not to stand by listening to all that you see on the news, but folks, continuously recall that there could be a ton of inclination, there could be deceiving titles. Individuals in these articles get clicks, they get more cash flow based off standing out, and not all that you see on the web is valid. Along these lines, with Elon explaining that, I believe it's extraordinary that he did as such. Tesla has the help at 165. On the off chance that we close underneath this, there will be a gamble of US coming right down to 162, and we have obstruction at 167.5. Tesla is showing some shortcoming contrasted with the market. It's been rearranging for the beyond 2 hours around 165, may keep on doing as such, yet check out what our move is. We're actually looking somewhat more negative on Tesla. There is a gamble of becoming down a piece for SPY. SPY is somewhat turning a little. We went as far as possible up to around 520 in offer, and presently we have this protection from watch for at our EMAs. I got down on these levels as being extremely key. Watch this 58.5 region as opposition or backing at 517.5 near the 20 EMA. That's what assuming that you lose, a greater drop is coming to 515, and in the event that we break past these EMAs, we could be pushing for 520. As of the present moment, we have this opposition, and we could turn later on. So we'll simply need to find out how things turn out. For the QQQQ, it's exactly the same thing as SPY basically. We have opposition here at 44.9, we have support around 439.9, we're somewhat trapped in the center. We've been stuck here for 2 hours on the QQQ, yet we are getting a tad, so there is a gamble of it really returning to around 438 by like straightaway week, perhaps like a little backtest during the pre-market of Monday, while possibly not later on today. So we could really see this descend somewhat. However, generally it's actually holding up modestly. It's not looking really awful. Apple not looking that extraordinary. It's been trapped in this 169 zone for practically the whole day. It pushed up above it briefly prior to returning, and we will probably rearrange in the 169 region. Also, to wrap things up, we have the unrivaled Nvda. I referenced to everybody that Nvda was showing some strength. On the off chance that we broke this obstruction at 874, search for a push as far as possible up to around 885. We came barely shy of that, then we returned. Presently, we're somewhat rearranging once more. So Nvda is showing some strength. It might simply keep on being stuck somewhere in the range of 872 and 880 to 885, perhaps. Glance around 880 level. It may very well keep on rearranging until the end of the day. However, generally speaking, it's showing a few strength and holding up so well. Thus, that being said, Tesla is looking somewhat more negative concerning its pattern. However, we're somewhat rearranging around this 165 region, so may keep on rearranging, yet understand what the pattern is resembling. So thank you all such a great amount for tuning in. I believe it's truly amazing that Elon explained reality with regards to all the news that emerges. What's more, let me simply express something with a ton of reality. With regards to the news, not everything, excuse me folks, I am sorry once more, not all that on the news is fundamentally obviously false as it were. I'm making an effort not to minimize all that we hear. I'm attempting to express that. There are some news stories that could be exceptionally one-sided. They will generally misrepresent, and they will more often than not be extremely one-sided against Tesla specifically. It doesn't imply that nothing that is beneficial about Tesla is bogus on the grounds that there are terrible things about Tesla, for example, their deals dropping, for example, easing back EV interest, and that's what things like. And yet, all the while, indeed, the media could report that everything is reality which has occurred. And yet, there could be incredibly bad articles that emerge about Tesla, this large number of monstrous downsizes which are exceptionally one-sided, and there could be a great deal of these titles that come out which are not even reality right, for example, what Reuters recently revealed. So be cautious with what you wind up investigating. B. Cautious with what you find in the news and consistently take a gander at many sources and simply attempt to confirm things. You need to be extremely cautious when incredibly antagonistic things emerge also. Okay, so I needed to explain that. I think Elon Musk made an extremely valid statement. What's more, I'll see you all in only several hours. So thank you for tuning in and Harmony out.